Hi. So today is an inside day. First rainy day in Kauai in a while. And I'm processing how many different ways Scorpio is asking for me to let go, to really step into transformation. And you know, when we did that full moon Zoom, I thought about the things that are coming up in my life. But as the days passed, I realized how many different levels are shifting inside of me. I was wondering if you're going through similar shifts. Some of you have worked with since that last call, and your stories are mirroring my own in a lot of ways. I think that the most important thing to remember is that Scorpio reaches deep and in an extreme way. The more connected that we are to our self-honesty instead of hiding, getting too busy to be present with the changes that are arriving in our life, the more we can allow the flow to happen and really start to really accept that we don't have to control everything. It's easier to step back and allow, but it's foreign because we're used to being so mentally involved with our process. I think that the more you can breathe deeply, become more aware of how much you might be holding on to your breath and when that's happening. And spend more time without being connected to technology. Even if it's sound and you want to, hook up to frequencies. 528 is a good one to start at. You can look for that on YouTube. It starts to put us into the miracle mindset. I think the most important thing as you feel kind of stripped down, a little bit more bare, is to remember that you're not driving this thing. Even if you have been driving your passion and your purpose, right now is a time to rest in the laurels of who you've worked to become and start to let go of that need to micromanage, control, and be so hyper vigilant all the time. I fall prey to that. Scorpio, he's my son. I like to know what I'm producing all the time. I think that's why I wanted to spend so much time here in Kauai and for how long. It's given me a chance to be in the emptiness. So allow the mind to rest, and remember how we do that is we're dropping into the heart. So when your mind gets busy, drop into your heart What does that mean? It could be a feeling. It's the best way to drop into your heart is to not try too hard to do it right or wrong, but just imagine as if you were like a little girl or a child, and you allow your energy to just come down from the headspace, that mental action, and start to get closer to your feeling space. You can do that with your breath and just the imagination of just listening to me say, bring your head to your heart. Bring your head to your heart. Rest in that. See how your body feels. Breathe into that. What does it feel like to breathe your mental space down into your feeling space? Another thing that we talked about in the moon call was to really allow your pretty energy to envelop you. And that can be very simple. Sometimes it's like a fake it until you make it. So there's a feeling in your body when you're connected to that sparkle. It's an effervescence. Feel it for a moment. Now just breathe into it and let it expand. When you start to get too heady, as we allow this energy that we're moving from this full moon into its next phase, remember that we connected together to birth a new planet Earth. Remember how we imagined ourselves kind of laying our hands over Mother Earth as if we were praying over her. And then the meditation went into this globe being the belly of the goddess. And us just sending energy into the shifts that she's making in order to support who we're becoming, but also support the vibration of the world to birth a new consciousness. And that consciousness is letting go of the fear and the control, the angers, the negative thoughts and negative emotions that keep us stuck to patterning where we drive up energy that honestly has already left our field. And it's time to shift. It's time to stop looping in the places of what are not congruent with the new reality that we're bringing into our lives. And those are simple feelings: peace, happiness. Spend more time thinking about what you want to make happen. And you'll find that you think less about what you're afraid might happen. The key points to remember is the Scorpio Moon in Taurus is asking us to let go of something that we knew was dying. It's like a near-death experience. You're passing through the realms and letting go of what you used to know and passing into this new state of consciousness that's literally heavenly. It's the third dimension, fear, contrast, love to the vibration of happiness, accepting what's coming your way as your teacher. It's time. Anyway, I just wanted to send you a bit of encouragement and remind you that we got this. Stay in the effervescence, pretty, sparkly energy. And let some of the seriousness go. I know it hasn't been easy. Sometimes we cling to that because it hasn't been easy. But it's okay to allow it to begin to feel differently, even if it's a little wrinkly. You'll find that the more you can accept whatever's coming your way with the perspective that it's come to teach you something, you'll find that your life gets easier. All right. I hope this helps. From my heart to yours. I'll see you soon, I hope.